G'day guys. I've spent best part of a couple of days tidying up the workshop. Found this huge pile of scraps here and there all around the place, so that'll be great for lighting the barbecue. Tidied up this area, and I'm probably going to build in a cabinet somewhere up there for all that stuff. Started cleaning up the top of the table saw, waxing that and getting that all nice. And the job for today is to take this workbench, which actually used to be a segment of wall here, and when I rearranged my workshop, I kept this and used it as a kind of a assembly table, but it ended up being my bench. But it's just sitting on a sawhorse, and I built this little rollaway for my thicknesser, and it doesn't fit under there with the sawhorse, so today I'm going to build some proper legs for this thing and give it a bit of an upgrade to first class citizen for a while until I get around to building a proper workbench. This board's pretty flat and square now, so I'm going to square these off now and then cut them to final length. So this is one of those marking gauges that has the 2 points on it. I only need one, so I just hide it in behind there. Just lock it so it won't move. And I'm measuring the width of this, and I'm making it a little bit longer so that my tenon sticks out a tiny bit through the side, and then I can either chamfer it down or, I don't know, just hand plane it to blend it in, get rid of it. And I think the camera's going to be better over here. Not very easy to mark cross grain. This wood's so soft that Oh my god. It's just going to be easier. It's going to be easier and far more betterer to do it this way. There's a really nice feature about this router. It has a center line right here, and you can just line that up to your cut line, and you know that the center of the bit's going to be positioned exactly in the right place. So in theory now I can flip this end for end and throw the router in there, and it should just be on the same line as it was before, and I'll just finish cutting out that material in the middle there. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess, for a first attempt. putting a chamfer on the bottom edges so they don't chip out when the bench bumps and grinds its way across the floor, as it's going to do with this crappy bench. And I may as well do the tops as well, just to make them look nice. Didn't quite turn out the way I imagined, but it's going to be fully functional. So I filmed all this about 3 months ago, and the reason I went to so much trouble to fix up that crappy bench with milling the timber and flattening it and straightening it and making that mortise and tenon and everything was kind of a training run for the bench that I've already started working on. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen some of the pictures of it. In fact, I'm almost finished it, and tomorrow, in fact, I will be starting to cut the mortises for the legs. And doing this one here was kind of a training run to see if I could cut mortises and tenons, and I find that I'm often too much of an optimist, and that tenon was horrible. The mortise was all crooked and it had wider bits and narrow bits, and there was a lot wrong with that one, and I learned a lot. I learned that I need to use a plunge router. I need to sharpen my hand planes. I need to use some sharper chisels. I need to mark out with a knife and not a pencil, and a whole host of other things that I learned. So I'm really happy that I did this exercise. It has held my bench together for the last 3 months, and I am going into it tomorrow after editing this video and watching and learning again more and more as I watch it what I need to watch out for. So I thought making a mortise and tenon joinery leg for a bench, set of legs for a bench, would be a walk in the park. It wasn't quite that way, and I'm going into it tomorrow knowing that it's quite difficult. I need to watch every step that I do very carefully and pay attention to details. Alright guys, cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching this one, and my bench build, my real bench build, is coming out soon, and that's a real challenge. Lots of interesting things there. So I hope you tune in for that one as well. Alright, cheers guys.